So Erykah Badu posted on her Instagram that her sister was in a house fire and she put up a GoFundMe and asked people to donate. And I gotta tell you, some of y'all are so mean. Y'all are like, well, you're the rich one. Why don't you help her? Maybe she is helping her, but maybe she's not rich enough to help them by herself. And y'all like, well, you got a bunch of rich friends. Why don't you ask your rich friends? Y'all don't think that her rich friends are following her on Instagram? Maybe it's easier to post it on Instagram as opposed to asking them directly, because asking them directly kind of puts them on the spot. You know what I'm saying? If she puts it on Instagram, then the people who want to help can see it and help. The people who don't or can't, they can keep scrolling. But Google net worth says Erykah Badu has $10 million. Y'all still out here believing Google net worth? I know a few kind of famous people, and Google got their birthday wrong. A birthday is like the easiest piece of information you can find out about somebody. If they're getting people's birthday wrong, you really think they know how much money is in somebody's pockets or in their bank account? If Google says you got $10 million, you probably only got $2 million. If that. If Google says you got $2 million, you probably got like 200,000. If Google says you got 50,000, your ass probably only got $50. Like, y'all cannot listen to Google. And I just made up all those numbers, but it's probably about as accurate as Google net worth is. But Erykah Badu got hits. So does Toni Braxton. So does TLC. We see where that got them. Some of y'all never seen Unsung, and it shows. And I'm not saying that any of those people are poor or broke, but they might not be by other people's houses rich. You know what I'm saying? According to Google net worth, 702 has $17 million. I'm pretty sure at least one of them has an office job. You really think she'd be sitting in somebody's cubicle if she had $17 million? And then music stars are not making a lot of money off their music right now, especially like with these streaming platforms, Apple Music, Spotify. They're literally paying people like fractions of a penny for a stream. Most of these stars make their money off public appearances. And then the pandemic hit, so a lot of them are probably recouping money from the time they lost when they could have been out on the road. Just because somebody has a lot of money doesn't mean they have extra. Rich people got rich bills. Like them big old houses they live in, they don't pay for themselves. Their property taxes probably cost more than your car. And then rich people have staff. So they're paying other people's salaries. Like $10 million might sound a lot, but when you're paying other people's yearly salary, that kind of spreads pretty thin. I went to this rich lady's house one time, and she literally had a punch clock in her laundry room for her staff. She's paying salaries out here. You know how rich you got to be for somebody to show up at your house and clock in? But she still ain't buying nobody no houses. I don't know nobody she bought a house for. Not even her own family members. Rich people ain't out here buying people houses. They're probably buy their mama a house and their kids a house. That's it. And that's the thing too. Rich people got kids. Like Erykah Badu got like 8 kids. That's 8 houses she got to buy. No, I'm exaggerating. She got like, I think she got at least like 3 or 4 kids. Kids ain't cheap. Not even the grown ones. Y'all gotta stop thinking famous people are rich. Just because somebody's famous does not mean they're rich. I know about 4 rich people, maybe 5 rich people. All of them are not famous. Now, I know a ton of famous people. All of them are not rich. Only a few famous people I know are actually rich. The rest of them, they got money or they getting by, but they ain't rich like that. When my house burnt down, yeah, my house burned down too. Not near one of them 4 rich people bought me a house. Now, they did donate some funds to help me out along the way, but they ain't buy me no damn house. I could tell some of y'all don't know no rich people because y'all out here having delusional thoughts. So you really think if your friend blow up tomorrow and become a millionaire, that she or he just gonna buy you a house? Absolutely not. He probably gonna change his number. They gonna change their number. You gonna be like, remember that person? We used to be friends, but they blew up and got rich, and now they ain't even talk to me no more. But y'all think Erykah Badu out here just, her and her rich friends just out here buying people houses. Come on, Shelly. Y'all remember that from Mad TV? Y'all out here like, eggs is expensive, Erykah. We can't help you. That's true. Eggs are expensive. But if you can't help, then keep scrolling. The message ain't for your broke ass. You know what I'm saying? Or you can share it. Share the message. Maybe one of your followers is blessed and want to pay it forward. I just bought a dozen of eggs, so I'm tapped out. You know what I'm saying? I can't help your friend Erykah, I can't help your sister, but I could share the story. Maybe one of my 4 rich friends might want to help, because that little bit of money adds up. But y'all stop being mean, all right? Let her share the little GoFundMe.